Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Jgod, and in today's video we're going to focus on how the barrel stabilizer works in Apex Legends. So we'll be taking a look at the 9 different weapons that are able to equip a common, rare, or epic barrel stabilizer. So that's going to be the Hemlock, the R301, the Alternator, the R99, the Devotion, the Spitfire, the RE45, the G7 Scout, and the Longbow. So in the background, what you'll be able to see is me running through the different tests, testing that barrel stabilizer without the attachment equipped, with the common, with the rare, and with the epic. And if you read the description for the barrel stabilizer, it says it's supposed to reduce recoil in a small amount for common, moderate for rare, and then a large amount for epic. And if you happen to find a gold barrel stabilizer, it'll pretty much be the exact same as the epic one, except for you will get a reduction to muzzle flash. Even though you can access all of these weapons in the training area, unfortunately, you do not have access to any of the attachments. So all the gameplay you see in the background is me obviously playing matches, trying to find those weapons, trying to find the attachments, and trying to get a flat wall that I can actually shoot against. So even though I wasn't able to do my testing in a controlled environment, I still think I have a few different conclusions depending on what weapon we're working with. And at first glance, my initial impression was that the attachment didn't really do much. The barrel stabilizer, without it equipped or having the epic version, it really didn't look like a huge difference, especially as I was going through all the different weapons. It was like there's not really much of a difference until I actually started to compare them side by side. The other factor to consider is actual distance between you and your actual target, which is something we're pretty used to. If a target is far away, it's a lot harder to hit them than it is if they're point blank. The other thing I was able to figure out is that as you upgrade a specific weapon's magazine, barrel stabilizer will actually have a greater effect, which actually makes a lot of sense because you're gonna be able to fire more bullets, so the recoil pattern is just gonna be a little bit longer. So that if you're equipping the barrel stabilizer, if there's any reduction, you'll see that reduction on a larger scale because you're actually firing more bullets. So after I compared all the data, what I was able to see is that you will get a reduction regardless of what weapon you're using and regardless of what level. Obviously, the higher in level you go, you will see a bigger reduction. But it doesn't appear to have the exact same reduction across the board. Obviously, all the weapons are slightly different. If you're going to be using the SMG, if you're going to be using a sniper rifle, LMG, or ARs, you're going to have different ammo capacity, fire rates, and even distances that you're engaging targets. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the SMG category, and you'll be able to see the difference between not having the attachment equipped at all, and then obviously having the different levels of the barrel stabilizer. So this is a little bit of a comparison for you. On the right is without the attachment, on the left is with, and that's the epic version. So it's not a huge difference per se, but obviously the further the distance is, the more noticeable the change will be. And the SMGs were actually the category that saw the most noticeable difference. Overall, the sniper rifles and the LMG saw pretty negligible differences, but when we got into the AR, it almost looked identical. Obviously, the example on the right is without that epic attachment, and the one on the left is with. So you kind of got to make a judgment call on how big a difference you think that is. But in my overall opinion, what I would say to do is prioritize your attachments for the barrel stabilizer on the SMGs, the LMGs, and then the ARs in that order. So obviously, if you have an SMG and an AR, you're going to want to prioritize the SMG. An LMG and an AR, you're going to prioritize the LMG. And on the Hemlock, if you're going to have it in that 3-round burst mode, please remember to hit the like button. And if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications on so you can find your way back. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.